Welcome back to Movieworld Recaps. Today, I am going to share a romance movie about two high school sweethearts who meet at a reunion after 22 years and reminisce about their past. Warning, spoilers ahead, so watch and enjoy. Ramachandran, also known as Ram, is a travel photographer. When he goes back to his high school, memories overwhelm him. In the WhatsApp group for their school, a reunion is planned. His buddies Murali, Subhashini, and Satish catch up with him during the reunion. Ram's childhood sweetheart, Janaki, often known as Janu, is traveling from Singapore, Murali mentions hesitantly. Ram and Janu were friends and 10th grade classmates in 1996. Janu has a talent for singing. Janu returns Ram's affections when he first feels them. After finishing their board examinations, they share a private moment in which Janu begs him to remember her till after the vacations. Janu arrives at the reunion in the present and looks for Ram. Janu approaches Ram as Subha gestures for him to go to her. She remembers how excited she was to see Ram in the classroom on the first day of 11th grade, but he doesn't show up. Ram left the school, she discovers, because his family had to immediately move to Madras due to his father's financial problems. Janu is heartbroken and will not stop missing Ram till she finishes school. When Ram and Janu do finally meet, they initially find it awkward to talk to one another but eventually click. Their friends reveal that Ram is still unmarried and hasn't found love while discussing Janu's wedded life in Singapore. Both leave for a drive after the reunion party. Janu describes how she was unable to forget Ram and how she would have given anything to have known him even once back then. She describes how she was compelled by circumstances to wed another person. Ram then asked Janu as to whether she actually doesn't recall the day he visited her college to meet her. Ram claims that he and Murali sent a message to Janu through a classmate as they waited outside of her campus to meet her. Janu unexpectedly declined to meet Ram and barred him from getting in touch with her again. He left with sadness and hasn't made an effort to meet her since. After hearing this, Janu expresses her shock and claims that she never saw them at her campus and initially believed that she was being bothered by a stalker. Ram claims that, aside from the mistake of believing she despised him, he knew every detail of her life. He also talks of seeing her at her wedding from a distance. Janu is devastated since she sensed his presence and was waiting for him to rescue her. Both express sadness over their misfortune and, in the end, accept everything that occurred in their life. Janu says she wants to spend the last few hours with Ram before she boards the plane for her home country. They head out into the city before going to a restaurant to talk. They run across Ram's photography pupils, who think Janu is his wife and ask her to tell their tale when they meet them. As requested, Janu provides an improvised account of the moment Ram attempted to meet Janu at her college. She describes how they finally crossed paths, reconciled, and went on to get married. Ram makes an effort to follow along, despite feeling uncomfortable. Ram requests Janu to visit his apartment because it is now late at night after the students have left. Ram lends Janu some of his dry clothes when they get drenched in the rain while traveling. Janu asks Ram about his lack of a love life in his house and begs him to move on, get married, and start a family. Ram's favorite song, which she had purposely avoided singing in class despite his repeated demands, is ultimately performed for him. In addition to love letters, dried flowers, and their school uniforms, Ram displays to Janu a collection of their childhood memories. They return to Janu's hotel to finish getting ready for her upcoming trip after realizing that they are running out of time. Janu is upset since she has to say goodbye to Ram and Chennai shortly. Ram accompanies her to the boarding gate at the airport, where they say their tearful goodbyes. Janu then boards the aircraft and takes off. Ram discovers Janu's clothes at his house, which he had hung out to dry the night before. As the movie ends, he neatly folds them, places them in the bag with his priceless collection of school memories, and zips it up. That's all folks for today. I hope you like it. Please subscribe to our channel for more content like this and hit on the like button to help us out. You can also leave a comment below if you want us to recap your favorite movie. Until next time.